This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
Because after you beat me, it's like I'm the end. Like, you know, in Mario, I'm like King Koopa. It's like once you beat me, the game over. So you could tell that they didn't win. They don't even feel like they won.
And there's a deal in place that's, you know, everything go well, bring millions of dollars in the battle rap. This was it was a business decision. It was an executive decision. This is going to play a better part for what I'm trying to do here. It's about to be the biggest event of the year.
Facts.
Nobody had a venue like this.
Facts.
So what's the question now? So it was just, that was the motivation, and then it's still the disrespect on my name. Like, why? Like, how could y'all keep doing this? I want to watch this back later and be proud. Like, yo, I did that. Because with Cassidy, he has been getting better every battle, and on top of that, even though he's been getting better, it's like his expectations been getting lowered. Where I'm about to go with it, knowledge, man, like, there's not a rapper on a planet that's gonna meet me there. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. You waiting on me to lose, it won't happen this time. You waiting on me to fold, it's not gonna happen. The only thing that shows for you is your numbers, and that comes from who you are and who you were. Nobody really look at Cassidy like a problem in the ring. Only thing I'm battling really is the expectations on me. But I'm gonna be the first one to actually like body him. I gotta really make a separation. I gotta make it look like how people think it's supposed to look like. On top of battling all my performances all year. Nobody's made him feel like he lost. He doesn't, after every battle he's had, you never seen him do an interview and he never came off like he lost. So he never felt like he lost.
Facts.
Fortunately for Cass, it might be too late to learn. It might be too late. It might be too late, man. This is gonna have to be the best return he's made. He was getting better and better because he was battling more frequent.
Yo, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word? Speedy in the building, back on another episode of Battlerap BS. And we have some new developments as far as the Cassidy versus John the Don battle. It's going down on Bullpen Endgame October 19th, which is less than a month away. However, John the Don sat down with Hip Hop Is Real, gave us a little bit more information, saying the battle has been in works for a few months, you know what I'm saying? So maybe there's been a little bit more time than necessary, or than at least we know. Hopefully it's a good battle, because I mean, like, if the battle just got finalized, you know what I'm saying? If they was already working on their rounds or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They got a month just to finalize their rounds and stuff, they gonna say that's cool. However, there is also a clause in there where I guess it's a performance clause, regardless if it's like revenue based, if it's viewership based, if it's like judging by the energy or just by the investor that likes the battle or not. And with that being said, yes, the battle is a sponsored battle that is being funded by a third-party investor. John the Don found a third-party investor that is willing to fund a Cassidy event. A Cassidy versus Hitman Holla event. Now, what I will say is, last time we had some big promise that was involving Cassidy and other big names. We did not get that. Will John the Don deliver? Or is he just using Cassidy's name? I mean, like, URL said Cassidy versus Freeway. That didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So, who knows? What I will say, though, is if this is a third-party investor, maybe Cassidy will be more inclined to, you know, take the battle, especially if it's been a few months. The Murder Mook battle got dubbed because of this. And again, I was wondering who was paying for the battle. And if it seems as if there was an investor, then maybe it could have been like, hey, here's the funding you need for your, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then on top of this, we'll throw some in there and continue to work with you if whatever. Now, who could they possibly be working with? I have absolutely no idea. It could be anything from a smoke type, you know what I'm saying, sponsor. You know, Cassidy got like the Goat Gang smokes and all of that, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of, you know what I mean? But it's like there's certain common brands that you'll usually see around battle rap, you know, technological, entertainment, smokabilities, or drinks. You know what I'm saying? It's not really too much that you really see. And seeing that we have like Barstool Sports and Caffeine and other major companies that are willing to, invest in battle rap? Who else do you think is willing to step in? Saying with a few $1,000,000 if everything goes right. So you mean to tell me even if everything don't go right, you at least got your event paid for? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking like John was like saving up for years on end, and you know what I'm saying, ready to just pay cash and like buy a battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something that's like, to me, I'm thinking like that's not really sensible. You know what I'm saying? You save up 5, 6, 7, 8 years just to battle. Man. But it doesn't seem like John did that though. It seems like John was able to. I'm saying, for one, he says that he was approached on multiple occasions from multiple different people trying to get John and Cassidy, John and Mook, John and this person, John and that person. Y'all remember John and Hitman battle Clips and Goods? That has 8 million views almost. Who's the biggest name there? Clips or Hitman? You mean to tell me Clips and Hitman pulled that 7 million views? No, John helped too. Goods helped too. For real, is really John, because I'm saying, if y'all remember John and Hitman round, yeah. I'm saying John was really part of a few battles that like really, really did matter. I'm saying he's always had a nice little draw. You know what I'm saying? And what I will say though is, as much credit as he doesn't get, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't necessarily give him credit for everything. You know what I'm saying? As much credit as he doesn't get, that doesn't necessarily take away from who he is or what he has done for the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what I will say. However, when it comes to the whole Cassidy thing, I just don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is supposed to go down like a month from now. You know what I'm saying? It's currently like the 25th, 26th. I mean, September almost over. You know what I'm saying? You can chalk it and say this is happening in 3 weeks. If you want to chalk it up and say this battle is happening in 3 weeks, you can say that. It's like, give or take 3 days. You know what I'm saying? If it's 24 days, that's only 3 on top of the, you know what I'm saying, 3 weeks. So for that's really just 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You think, like, is the culture even prepared to see Cassidy in 3 weeks? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I think now I kind of see what John is doing. He's just like, let me drop this bombshell real quick, because it's like after everything that he done did, it would be kind of crazy to have a rollout and like really, you know what I'm saying, no, let me just boom, next month this is what we doing. This damn like a straight to it. It's supposed to be Endgame. It's supposed to be one of the biggest cards of the year. He just like, nah bro, we just gonna drop it straight like this. Then what if it drops on YouTube? If Cassidy and John the Don drops on YouTube, what does that mean for battle rap? If Cassidy gets a YouTube drop, if this isn't subscription based, like, you know, K-Shine Return is supposed to be subscription based. If this isn't subscription based and it drops on Bullpen, Shrug Life Network, everybody's in trouble. What is URL going to drop this year that is going to compete with John the Don versus Cassidy? Nothing. Not a single thing is going to drop on YouTube or the URL app. Same thing with RBE. We go hard. Nobody's making no move like this and then dropping it on YouTube. So that's really where it's going to count. If you really want, like, Shrug Life got like what, maybe 100K, sub 100K. You know what I'm saying? This can push him to like quarter million views, because you can really carry the culture with a Cassidy battle, especially if you capitalize afterwards and you got other names on the card. Come on, man. But listen, man. For one, I want to know who this investor is, and two, does Bullpen got it? You know what I'm saying? Like, can Bullpen surpass Chrome 23? Can Bullpen surpass URL and RBE? If this goes right. Just saying, if this goes right. In theory, let's say all this is supposed to go the way that it's supposed to go, right? So let's say, you know what I'm saying, John and Don does battle Cassidy. Let's say it goes amazing and they do get millions and millions of dollars. What are they going to do? Let's say they get 12.5. Let's say they get 12.5. No, let's say they get 6.3. Let's say they get 5.2. Let's say they get 4. Let's say they get $4 million. For one, I think it would be double or triple that strictly because it's Cassidy involved. You know what I'm saying? You got $4 million, unless that's going straight to John and Cassidy got something else. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about as a collective. You know what I'm saying? So at minimum, just for John though, let's say he got $4 million. What is Shrug Life Network going to do with a $4 million deal? And what does that deal come with? And how are people going to start treating John? You know what I'm saying? That's really what I want to know. What does this battle, what impact do you think this battle will have? Because obviously John is taking a completely different approach. He's making me want to believe him. But at the same time, it could always just be, but what if it's not? What if you just say all this and then you get cooked? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always that. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the John versus Cassidy battle. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to help promote this a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully find certain information that isn't out there already or just something like that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I might try to reach out to John and get a little interview. No, probably not. I actually want to just see the entire promotion. I want to see everything happen. Like, I want either to be a development every day or every other day or something like that. You know, leading up to this battle, this should probably be the most talked about thing in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Help bring everybody numbers up. Help everybody that, you know, basically anybody that wants to benefit off of this. This should be something that everybody should be able to benefit off of. You know what I'm saying? So long as they do it accordingly and, you know, everything correctly. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for tapping. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Cassidy versus John Don battle. Is this something you're looking forward to? You think it's going to be good? I don't know what to expect, man. I'm going to catch you on the flip October 19th. Atlanta? Bullpen. Endgame. Catch you on the flip, man. Hip-hop is real. John Don. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Speedy out.